I'm sure you've heard it once, if not many times, that creativity is worth its weight in gold. Being creative is a very desirable trait in modern society. Before the modern information age, creativity wasn't something the average person really needed in order to be a productive member of society. In the 19th and most of the 20th century, all or most people needed was the ability to follow instructions well. Being creative was reserved for a small educated elite and artists of various types. But today things are very different. Thanks to automation, those uncreative and monotonous jobs are being taken over by machines. We're in the knowledge economy now, and even low-level jobs need a component of creativity. If you're in a high-level position in a business or even as a business owner, creativity is key to making sure you don't get wiped out by your competitors. Coming up with new ideas is the lifeblood of business in many ways. Even in our personal lives, creativity can get us through many tough situations or help us achieve our dreams in ways people who don't practice creativity never could. A lot of the time, it seems that some people are simply born creative, or that it comes naturally to them. While it is true that some people may have inherited traits that make them fall into the groove of creative thinking more easily, this doesn't mean that creative thinking is something only meant for people with a natural aptitude for it. In the end, creativity is an approach to problem solving that you can practice and incorporate in various aspects of your private and professional life. As children, we're all actually pretty creative, but the formal schooling system has a way of making us unlearn the ways of creativity. It teaches us that there's only one correct answer to a problem, that we're either wrong or right, and that an authority decides which. So becoming creative is more often a case of relearning what it means to be creative instead of becoming creative in the first place. It's entirely possible to train your mind for creativity. All you need to do is to commit to the idea and belief that you can be creative. In this course, you'll learn to become creative and use creativity to have a successful professional as well as personal life. When someone is highly creative, it's a better indicator of whether they'll be more successful in later life. You could say that it's more important in general than more traditional ideas of intelligence, but intelligent people also tend to be more creative problem solvers, so it's actually difficult to separate the two. Almost every notable advancement in the world started with a spark of creativity. It started with someone imagining a what-if scenario no one else had. What if I bang these rocks together? Someone must have thought at one time, literally sparking the idea of fire. Even in the systematic and highly organised world of science, creativity is key. Once you have a question, then the scientific method is brilliant at finding an answer. But coming up with the right questions in the first place is an act of almost pure creativity. Creativity is a divine spark that can infuse everything we think and do with new life and possibilities. We all dismiss this at our own peril.